Hi, I'm Enrique Preciado with Premier Pool Plastering, and we're here finishing up the last day of plaster for a pool in UCLA. Today we shot 2/3 of the pool. Yesterday we shot the dive pool and a third of this big pool. And right now we're just doing final cleanup. Once it's full, we're gonna begin the startup process. Typically it's about 5 days, but I can imagine it being a little longer on a pool this size, just to make sure everything is up to the standards of the health department. The lights, I think Chewy and Junior's crew, they bonded all the lights, they pulled them. Today we just installed them. It was a hell of a pull because the boxes are not close. The boxes are actually, they're engineered pretty cool. They hid them on the walls of these benches over here. On the side of the bench there's just a little metal plate, and most of the lights come out in just kind of secret locations like that all throughout the pool. Yeah, because normally you see an ugly box sticking out of a planter. Only the best for UCLA. That's just one, yeah. Each light has at least one box. If not, sometimes they'll put 2 lights in one box. It varies on the situation. We're on day 4 of the startup here at the pools of UCLA. And right now we're towards the end of getting the dust removed from the new plaster. It's a part of the curing process. The plaster releases the dust once it's underwater. The point of the startup is to properly remove that dust. And then once that's done, you dial in all the chemical levels and leave it ready for swimming. On average, you'll take like an hour doing vacuuming on a 20,000 gallon pool. These are a pump and filter setup we brought to help with the circulation, because for the purposes of the startup, a cartridge filter or a DE filter is ideal. And what they have here are sand filters, which is they just don't work as well in removing that dust that the plaster is releasing. So we brought one for each pool, and we're using them to vacuum up all the dust and debris that are inside of the pool. Right now we have them both on the big pool so that me and my helper can get this thing vacuumed faster. Right now we have them set up to just run 24/7. That way we can get this thing ready as soon as possible. We wired up the pump to just be able to connect an extension cord to it, and then we just leave the vacuum hose connected to the vacuum at some point in the pool, and then this is sucking the water and returning it in that pipe you see right there. I thought this pool was going to take longer for the water to be clear, but I believe like by day 2 of the startup, the water was looking like this, which is crystal clear, which is good. Yeah, this is the right move for a job of this size. The pool equipment is located behind these bathrooms here. There's some huge in-ground pumps. The heaters they have, there's like 2 or 3 heaters, like 4 or 5 times the size of a regular pool heater. So it's pretty cool when we got to see it. I think the first time we vacuumed this one took like about 5 hours. Yeah, the first time. This time it's a lot quicker because there's not really any dust left. So right now I'm doing it, giving it a once over. But the first time you have to go really slow to make sure you're picking up all that dust. That way you don't have to vacuum so much. Slow and steady. We were able to remove all the existing plaster, replace any of the broken lights, do crack repairs in both pools, install 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 swim lanes of tile, and plaster it. Ready for all those Olympic swimmers to come practice. They'll have some nice smooth plaster